Okay, so now that Wolfman is officially out in theaters, we need to talk about it. There will be spoilers in this video, so just drop a like and come on back. Oh my god, I loved every minute of this movie. From the suspense, the jump scares, the acting, the practical effects, the sound design. I will say that the movie does have a slow start, but once it starts moving, it does not slow down. Christopher Abbott was such a good choice to play this role, and his character's backstory is why the movie has kind of a slow start to it, but it was needed for the story. The movie starts out with him as a child living at a farm with his dad, and that's very important because the movie ends up taking place there 30 years later with him as an adult. His entire role in this movie is why the movie has so much heart to it, because he's such a good dad to his daughter when his dad was not a good father to him. Once him and his family get back up to his old home at the farm, he gets infected by Wolfman, and the entire movie is just him slowly turning into Wolfman, and they describe it as an illness. This choice to explain Wolfman as an illness was so brilliant because they got to use sound design to their advantage. The entire changing process that he goes through for the rest of the film after being infected is all told through practical effects and sound design. We get to see her point of view versus his point of view through sound design and visual switch ups, all done in one shot. The writer director Lee Wanell revealed the reason why he chose to explain Wolfman as an illness. He stated that he had a family friend that sadly passed away from Parkinson's disease. And if you're unaware of what Parkinson's disease is, it's an uncurable disease that slowly attacks your nervous system, which leads to you not being able to move or speak over time. Lee Wanell explained that watching his family friend go through this was a horrible experience, and he wanted to implement that in this movie as the loved ones, where it's the wife and daughter, watching him slowly deteriorate and turn into Wolfman, and then showing his point of view of us watching it happen as well, but from his side. Knowing the reason why he chose to explain Wolfman as an illness made it so much more impactful, in my opinion. I also think that this is a huge W for all horror movies for practical effects. They were done so well in this movie. Also, the jump scares in this movie were done very well. There's a specific one where they're looking for him in the house and he's in full Wolfman, crouched down behind his daughter, and he just comes out of nowhere. My entire theater jumped. All in all, I thought this was a very well told story. It had suspense, jump scares, practical effects, and most of all, the sound design was just so breathtaking, it blew me away. So with that, I would have to give this movie a 4.5 out of 5. I can't wait to see what other MonsterVerse movies Lee Wanell's got in them.